looking at right around 5 to 6 o'clock this evening. We're going to be looking at an elongated line of storms with significant damaging winds, large hail, and multiple tornadoes being in play. It hit hard. I think central Indiana is mostly going to be wind as well, but there will be a more elevated threat for tornadoes the further south you go. So if you're anywhere just south of Indianapolis, this region in particular is where I'm watching for more of an elevated threat for strong tornadoes. We're also still monitoring a large hailstorm that's going towards Fort Smith. Currently not a tornado concern, but large hail and damaging winds are going to be possible with this, and a lot of lightning as it continues to move northeast towards Fort Smith and Alma. So if you are in the track of this, continue to stay weather aware. Fort Smith, be ready for hail and wind and a low tornado risk. Protect your vehicle if you've not already. One of the best things you can probably do today ahead of these storms is protect your vehicle if you can. If you have a garage, you might want to park it. Once again, large to very large hail is a big concern. Let me put out the hail risk here. Our significant hail risk is essentially across a huge area. Again, this is just such a large risk of severe weather today. I'm pretty sure it's around the same size, if not a little larger than our Sunday risk. But we have a very large hail threat, essentially anywhere from northern Indiana and western Ohio, all the way back into Dallas, Fort Worth, and Texas, across almost all of Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, Kentucky, Indiana, just a ton of places are included in a threat here for very large hail. Now, not everybody's going to see very large hail, but it's a good idea to protect your vehicle. If you have patio furniture that can shatter from hail, you might want to protect that as well. Any plants that can take damage from hail, bring those in if you can. Because large hail can be very damaging, and it can be very destructive, and it also can cause really significant financial damage too. I mean, we've seen some major hail events over the years. Our significant wind risk is mainly from southern Michigan back into Arkansas. This is where we could see damaging winds exceed 75 miles per hour. So be ready for this. It's about a 30% chance of a 25-mile radius of damaging winds in the red. And again, our strong and long-track tornado threat is what is driving our moderate and high risk of severe weather today from Louisville and just south of Indianapolis, back into southern Illinois, southeast Missouri, eastern Arkansas, northern Louisiana, northwest Mississippi, and western Tennessee. As a reminder, the Storm Prediction Center has said that multiple EF3 plus tornadoes are likely today. So we really need to be on alert here today. This is going to be a very long day, especially this afternoon and evening, when things really start to kick into gear. Anytime from about 2 or 3 o'clock all the way until about midnight or so is when we expect the peak of the tornado threat, with multiple strong and long track tornadoes being in play.